8 things that happen after you experience a spiritual awakening. Not all people are literally living their life. The one who realizes this usually tries to question everything. You commence these thoughts with countless deep philosophical questions about life, like, for example, what's the goal of my life? Why am I here? Or, why should I bear this suffering? Spiritual awakening occurs when you feel that this insight digs into the deepest crevices of your heart. Even though, at some point, your many questions will feel too scary, that is okay. Eventually, you will feel like your life wakes up. The reason why spiritual awakening happens may vary from one to another, but one thing for certain is, it is a natural process to evolve, expand, and mature your soul. As a part of a living creature, the soul lives and grows. This transformation can be an effect from when you always maintain your relationship to your soul by not abandoning every feeling that comes to your heart. For some people, this process may cause trauma and prolonged heartache. Searching for the meaning of life is a spiritual journey that can't be compared with one another. Each individual may deal with different stages and results. In general, at least 8 things will happen to people after they experience a spiritual awakening. So, what are they? Well, before we dig deeper into this topic, guys, if you enjoy watching this video, please help by liking and sharing it with your friends. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss any interesting updates in the future. Here are 8 things that happen after you experience a spiritual awakening. 1. You feel happier. Happiness is easier to come by when we feel like our life is already complete. Even though no one's life is totally free from problems, realize that the presence of God in our life is more than enough to charge your energy to be able to deal with all of them. We believe that our prayers are answered and all we need is what we get. When we already realize this, nothing can separate happiness from your life. 2. Greater awareness for what happens now. When we live in a spiritual realm, we realize how timelessness is important and precious. No more hurry. No more buried in meaningless routines. Timelessness happens when we realize that minutes can be years, and everlasting can be only seconds. Awareness comes in the existence of each and every moment. You are not missing anything. 3. You make peace with yourself. Forgiving and feeling peace is not that easy, but the effect is mesmerizing. Although, people have their own definition about the words make peace with yourself, but the common step is starting with coming home. After experiencing a spiritual awakening, many people miss their initial home and people from the past. This is why they tend to meet their family, biological or spiritual, and reunite with them. It turns out, this moment is awaited and successfully making them feel renewed. No more hiding, no more running away. We have eventually found a loving home, a place where we do not want to leave. 4. No more cluttering. Since you already built a strong connection with your higher self, you automatically cut off your excessive connection with mundane things, including items and goods. The demand for cleaning up all unnecessary clutter, both mentally and physically, is too strong to be denied. Once you purge it, positive energy will find its way to enter your mind and soul. 5. You always thirst for knowledge. Spiritual awakening doesn't make you become a close-minded person. Instead, you are always curious about everything. How to connect with the spiritual realm? What is my purpose? How to understand what God wants me to do? How this universe works? Etc. So your desire to read psychology books or to talk with your spiritual guide becomes important needs. But on the other hand, you also realize all this insight will mean nothing without any good practice. So you try to keep the balance between knowledge and practicality. 6. Easier to forgive people. No matter your problem in the past, forgiving and rebuilding the broken relations are always relaxing and peaceful. When you find the joy and peace within yourself, you see the real meaning of relationship, something that you may tiredly look for. 7. No longer interested in shallow and small talk. Why waste time on talking about shallow everyday routine and other mundane themes when we always have the universe, stars, pains, passions, and failure topics to discuss? Gossiping about your friend's affair or complaining about your grumpy bosses no longer excites you, and you tend to always look for people who are in the same line with you, somebody who can respond to your mindset properly. 8. Intuition increases. You understand that not all feelings and nudges can be scientifically explained. Sometimes it is a magical way for the divine entity to guide you somewhere. All you need to do is pay attention to the sensation and contemplate, what are all these going to tell me? In the end, you will be more sensitive about what happens with your surroundings. Is your friend faking his smile? Or maybe, what is the intention for him to do something like that? And you will not be deceived with something on the surface only. You can always search for true meaning. Well, that's all for 8 things that may happen to someone after their spiritual awakening. Indeed, it is not easy to achieve all of these things. It takes time, patience, and perseverance. At some moment, you may feel nudged to stop because it's too painful. Facing something that made a wound in our heart is always hard. But imagine how light and happy it is to experience a spiritual awakening. So, what's your opinion on this? I hope you enjoyed watching this cool video, and if you have something on your mind, don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.